Hello and welcome to this video on how to be able to use Turnitin to be able to upload an assignment into your instructor's Turnitin. As you see, I have the TSTC main website opened up, and there is a page that you'll need to go to be able to get access into Turnitin, as well as some helpful information. If you look to the left, you'll see some links on here, and what I'm going to do is click on Faculty and Staff. From here, as you see the different departments, I'm going to go ahead and click on the Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning. You'll notice to the left that there is navigation pages, and the one I'm going to go to is the one second from the bottom called Turnitin. From here, you'll notice that you have a student manual as well as a student quick start guide. If you look at the Turnitin, it's up to the top. This is a hyperlink that actually takes you to Turnitin. I'm going to go ahead and click onto it because I actually have my account already opened up and ready to be used. Now, if you're using this for the very first time, you're going to have to click on Create an Account and to be able to use your account. Now, again, is that you'll need to come down to selecting a student and go ahead and key in your class ID and your class enrollment password. These two pieces of information are available from your instructor. If you don't have them, you need to contact your instructor and get your class ID, which is a number, and also the password. Now from this point here, students, you'll notice that I went ahead and I logged into my account and Turnitin. As you notice, you simply have these folders up here, but you'll notice down here your class, and simply for this video I'm simply have created a class and my instructor's name is here. I'm going to go ahead and click onto the class. And as you notice, here's my assignment that my instructor has given to me. And here I can go ahead and I can submit my paper. You'll notice that there's a start date and a due date and a post date that we need. And as you see, a little highlight of exactly what these dates actually mean. So I want to go ahead and submit my paper. I'm going to go ahead and click on Submit. And there's two options that you can use to submit. You can do a single file upload, meaning that you're going to upload your file into Turnitin, or you can simply cut and paste. I would probably suggest you just simply do a single file upload. As you see, I have my name down here, and the submission title will simply be on the paper, which was gun control. Now you'll see the requirements for a single file upload. You can use Microsoft Word, WordPerfect, PDF, RTF, and simply plain text. You'll notice the browse button down here, which I'm simply going to click, and I'm simply going to go ahead and find my file. I went ahead and I put it on the desktop, and let me simply find it here for a second. As you see, it's right here. I'm going to go ahead and double click in, and then I'm simply going to go ahead and click the button that says upload. And as you see, it's going to take some time depending on how large the file size is. And from here, as you see, it's taking you to this page automatically. This is step 2. This is my paper submission. I'm going to go ahead and click on Submit, and it's going to process my submission. Sometimes it will take a little bit of time. And then it's going to take you to this page right here showing that your submission was successful. And this is a digital receipt for your paper. Once this is done, I can go ahead and simply go to the portfolio. Now we have Submit and we also have View. I can view the paper that was submitted by the assignment, and as you see here, we can download the paper that was submitted to the Now when I click on View, the document viewer opens up. One thing you may have to do if you take a look at my screen right now is that your report, your originality report is currently being generated, and you may have to check back later to view your originality report. This is going to tell you exactly where information that you may have taken from a website or a blog, where actually it's been cited within your paper. As you've seen, we come back to our site and we see that our report has been submitted. You'll notice a percentage here for what is called a similarity. If I want to view the report, I simply come back over to the View button and I click on View, and this allows me to view the paper that I submitted. It takes a few minutes for the document viewer to load up. Now, you're going to see three different areas up here. You'll see Originality, you see Grade Mark, and Peer Mark. Click on the Originality. It's going to turn red, and you'll get a match overview over here to your right. Now, there's two very important areas to look at. Number one is similarity. This means this is the percent of submission that matches selected areas that Turnitin found. Which means is this paper has 99% copied from a source. You can see the source right here saying Online Essays, which simply looks like someone probably took this paper and copied it from an essay type internet site like House of Cheat or something else. Another one here shows simply an internet course here, quest called library.thinkquest.org. You can scroll through your paper if you want to and see exactly where you had cited or possibly pulled information from your paper. Now, there is a couple things that you can do here, and one of the things that probably is going to be asked of you by your instructor is to give them a copy of this report, this Originality report. If you look down here at the bottom, you could actually print this, or you can also download the paper where you see this icon here. So I'm simply going to click onto this icon. This will probably happen. Pop-up blockers, you need to always allow them for the site. This will allow you to be able to print and download, something that I forgot to do. So here's my paper, and I want to go ahead and I want to download this. So I simply come down to the download icon and I click onto it. And as you see, it's waiting for your download to be prepared. And again, this could take some time depending on how many pages that you have. Once your paper is through, if you take a look, you'll notice that you'll have an icon simply asking you to click here to download your file. I'm going to go ahead and click it. And as you see, it's now a PDF copy. I'm simply going to save it temporarily to the desktop. And simply click on Save. And as you see, my paper is now being downloaded to my computer. I'll go ahead and close out these windows. And I'll go ahead and log out of Turnitin, because I now have a copy of my paper. The next thing I want to do is go ahead and upload my report for my instructor. And as you see, I simply am going to upload it into a discussion forum. You see, you can have the body of your reply to your discussion. I'm simply using a test site. I simply come down to Browse. From Browse, I click onto Browse. It will open up into probably your last area that you were here. And as you see, it was simply my desktop. I'll simply scroll over and find my PDF copy. There it is right there. I'll double click onto it, and as you see, it'll be in here. I can go ahead and simply select on Post to Forum. There's another way that we can actually post this file. I can simply highlight Report and go up to this little chain called Link. I can click on Link. And as you see, it has a Browse button also, so I can simply click on Browse, and I can go to Upload. Oh, sorry about that. I can go to Browse again. I can find my paper, and there's my paper again. Simply click on this. I'll upload it into my Moodle site. And again, you'll see the indicator here, simply uploading it in. Now once it's done, you'll see that it's turned white. I'm simply going to scroll down here to where my paper is. You see where it's right here, Gun Control. I'll simply click on this, and I'll make the target a new window so that my instructor can keep my response open, and my paper will open up into a new window, and I can click OK. So as you see, there's two ways to actually bring your report in. You can bring it in as a link, or you can simply post it here. When I'm finished, I'm simply going to click on Post to Forum. And as you see here, here's my reply to in the discussion forum, and here's my paper. Remember, you have approximately 30 minutes that you can still go in here and edit it if you need to. So I have the report here, or I can actually have it here as a link. But again, too, is you're probably going to have your essay paper or another paper as well as your report. Again, if you have any questions, again, on Turnitin, you can go back to the TSDC website and you can pull in by looking at the student manual or the quick start guide. The quick start guide helps you to be able to build your account. Student manual kind of helps you out in being able to answer questions about how to upload your file. I hope you found this short video very helpful. If you have any questions, simply ask your instructor or your lab assistant. This concludes this recording.